Welcome to the DKHiz, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHiz, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. Alright, girl, it's a little bit of a girl's talk, and I'm gonna be talking about what I did that I feel like helped my boob area get bigger. Now, keep in mind, I'm just saying this for the girls who may not want to do surgery, because I'm definitely not for surgery, because I feel like little T's matter, especially to me. Like, I love a girl with a small T, so this is no shade, because girl, you rocking it, I remember it was a point that I used to not be like that when I was younger, because I had little, and the people on the movies, the white women that be so slender and they used to trying to take off, I was like, what's going on here? But, she actually looked better when it was taken off. So, yeah, don't underestimate the little T's. I'm for it. I think they're sexy. I think big T's are sexy in all shapes and sizes. So me doing this video has no shade. I love it. I love y'all. Keep doing you. And as Money said, which is the boyfriend of Regine, he's part of the little titty committee. Like, yeah, dudes love it too, for sure. All right, because even when they look like that, they still be packing. Don't get it twisted. Pull that thing off, it's still packing. Okay. And you do a little 1-2, a little razzle dazzle. All you need is a little pooch, and you good. Anyway, my tees were never like small, but I feel like they've gotten bigger over the years. And some of these things may be automatic, like I already knew that. But if you did, that's cool, that's dandy, that's okay. I'm just gonna talk about some things a little bit more to just expand the palette of thinking as far as things you could do that maybe you haven't tried, okay? And that's cool. So, one thing for me is, of course, when you get home, you want to take that brassiere off, right? So, yeah, went around the house just t-shirt on, okay? Yeah. I got my news and my panties on. I got my teeth. But that's too much information. But just be chill up, especially the top area. As soon as you get home, you pull it off, you hanging free. And it's luckily if you have the ability to do that. And sometimes I do wear shirts out and about, and I can get away with it not percolating. I hate those little nip cups sometimes, because they sometimes they stick out through my shirts, but sometimes they don't, and that's okay. But I just like my stuff to be free. And then throw you a cute little shirt on, especially when you got little tees, baby. You can do that all day, and it's fire. Okay, let me just let y'all know that if y'all did not know that. Because big tees can't really do that, because they be saying we doing too much when we don't want to put a bra on with our shirts, but y'all can do that. And that's one thing I'm a little jelly of. I ain't gonna cap to you. So yeah, and if you really don't want to be around the house because you got little ones or different people around, put on a sports bra, because the sports bra got a little bit extra hang time. But it depends on the sports bra you get. Some of them have a little bit more free range, and some of them make them just sit up too high. You don't want the ones that make you sit up too high, like you going to the gym, you need that support. You talking about the ones you want to lounge in, those kind of sports bra. The one that don't really have a lot of underneath them, and then a lot of pull up. Okay, so yeah, the ones you can wear around the house and be comfortable, and still wear a shirt without feeling like you showing too much nips. If that makes sense. So yeah, I did that. And then also I gained a little weight, but then too, most of my pounds is in my breast and my butt too. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess I did gain weight. So of course, if you do gain weight, sometimes your T's will get larger, and of course, if you lose weight, sometimes they will shrink. And yeah, so no, I'm not telling you out here to gain weight at all, because it's definitely harder to get it off. But I'm just saying, like, that's just an option of why they may be a little smaller. Okay. And the main thing that I really think that really set mine off, besides the bra and the just going out free, because if you don't know, you got to have gravity to them. Okay, that's the kicker. But then too, like I said, mine had never been too small, so I don't really know how this will work on the smaller tees. But I'm just trying to give what I can without the side effects, if you know what that means. Okay, so gravity has to pull at them. In my opinion, is the natural way to go. If you just get some pull to them, okay. And so one of the things I did do with the gravity situation. Now you may want to put a waist trainer on if you can bear a light waist trainer. I'm not sure because I don't know what this does to your stomach because my stomach has gotten a little poochier, okay, and I've had to suck it back in. And I don't know if it has anything to do with me doing this, but I'm confused as well because when you sleep on your stomach, I thought your stomach is flat against the bed, but where I sleep, I don't sleep like just flat. Now, sometimes I do, but normally I would have one arm up or both arms up or under my head or to the side. It's weird. So I'm not really flat, and then like my pillow is kind of like I'm going up with my head. And then sometimes I used to put my hands underneath just so it would be more comfortable. I don't even know how to really explain it, but I went like underneath them, and then I'll be on my stomach. And why I did this, I don't know, but it's like I used to get the best sleep when I was sleeping on my stomach opposed to anything else. And now I still love sleeping on my stomach over everything else. Okay, that's my preference. Okay. So with that being said, try to have like you can put like one arm underneath there too when you sleep, just to cuff the breast. Basically, you want to have a little bit of hang time, if that makes sense. You don't want them just to be laying on them super flat, which you probably can, because even when you're laying, when you're on a pillow, you're not totally flat, if that makes sense. Because you don't really need but like a centimeter of hang time, if that makes sense. So, what I'm saying is, when I start sleeping on my stomach, I started noticing that gravity was taking its toll. And it was at a point that I used to hate my boobs because they were just bigger than I ever had them before. And I was like, I cannot hide these chunks. I cannot hide these girls. But now I'm more appreciative of them. I love them now. And they're, sexy. And I'm, trying to tone up, lose more weight and stuff like that. But that was definitely one of the things I did. Letting gravity do its thing when I'm sleeping and find a way to stay on my stomach. Because it used to be a time that I couldn't even have no pressure on my titties, hit my titties. It would hurt, right? I'm at this age, and maybe that's something to do with it too. Because now I can touch them, and I guess they're done like growing, I'm not sure. And it doesn't really hurt me. And even when I like lay on them, like I was talking to this one other chick, and she's like, I can't do that. That hurts me when I lay on my, or whatever. So if it's hurting you, I wouldn't say do it, because when I do it, I put the support underneath or around the cuff with both hands. And I don't even know how I do it. And I'm not gonna go see, because sometimes I have like one hand up, one hand down. But I have, when it felt like it was starting to hurt, I would cuff underneath or around, just so that they could hang. But to be honest, let me be crystal clear. When I started sleeping on my stomach, my intention was not to make my boobs bigger at all. I was literally just sleeping on my stomach because one day I was just tired and I just started sleeping on my stomach. And I was just falling into the deepest sleep so much quicker. And it had nothing to do with, and if you don't have to wear waist trainer, don't. I'm just saying, like, you start feeling like you just want to make sure gravity is not going in that area and your organs are not shifting forward, but you're really close to the bed. So I'm confused. But I had surgery on my stomach too, so it's probably a little different. I just be feeling like it be bulging. But yeah, so that's the techniques I use. Try it and let me know what you think. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at the His House for your latest tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree. And comment down below.